How's it going, everybody? CJ here, back with another video. We're doing another first thoughts today. This first thoughts is on Amareth the Shimmering. If you guys enjoy my content, remember, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you like Amareth the Shimmering, if you're going to build a deck. If you are, comment down below if there's any cool tech cards that I didn't mention that you are throwing into the deck, or if there's any cards that I did mention that you are going to use because you heard me say it, because that makes me feel happy. We're going to hop into this in just a second, because also, if you want to support the channel, TCG Player Affiliate link. If you're going to buy any cards, buy them through that link, and you're helping the channel. It's down below, if this didn't make it obvious. Also, you can support the channel via Patreon, and if you do, then you can join us in the Discord. You can hop into some games with us. If you want to hop into a game with us, we got a giveaway going on where you can win both this playmat and the opportunity to join us in a game on Spell Table. So we know you want to do that. And that game on Spell Table will be recorded and in our CJDH gameplay series. So that's fun. That's always cool. And we're going to hop into this. Amareth the Shimmering. The first stuff, well, first of all, its deck is all about top deck manipulation. It's going to be very heavy on permanence. Because whenever, you can just draw tons of cards if you can set your deck correctly. So the first thing that I want to talk about with this deck is top deck manipulation. Soothsaying. This card I'm pretty sure was recently reprinted in either the list or mystery boosters. Great card. Very, very good card for top deck manipulation. Then you got stuff like Brainstorm. You got Squirrel Rack, which if you didn't see the leaks and you don't want to hear this, cover your ears. It's in the set. Okay, you can uncover your ears. Yeah, Mystic Speculation, which has buyback, so that's like a way to continuously scry 3. Reason to Believe, another way to scry 3, but also when it's in the graveyard, you can cast it to throw a creature from your hand onto the battlefield, right? Put it onto the battlefield if it's a creature card. If you do, okay, so yeah. So you can scry 3, get a creature there, pop it onto the battlefield, set it up so that way, like, you can do creature, so you pop a creature into play, then you reveal and you pop that creature to your hand. That seems good. Dream Cache is another sorcery that lets you manipulate. Same thing with like Ponder, Serum Visions. Then you got Nissa, Steward of Elements. Really good card because it also lets you pop permanents into play by zeroing, right? If it's a land or a creature card, comparing to cast less than the number of counters. So yeah, you can just pop permanents into play after scrying. So it's a way to both manipulate and to capitalize. Crystal Ball, so Sensei's Divining Tops and Descendant of Soramaro. All of those are good ways to control what's going on. You can do Huatuo, Honored Physician, to pop, and Noxious Revival, to bring stuff from your graveyard back to the top of your library. It seems good. You can do those both at instant speed too, so that's also nice. And Noxious Revival is 0 mana because it's Phyrexian mana, so fantastic. There's Worldly Tutor, Sylvan Tutor, Enlightened Tutor, Long-Term Plans, Long-Term Plans, all those tutors are very good. Obviously, because you can just like pick what you want. Like you can play a creature, Worldly Tutor, get another creature, draw that creature. Seems very, very powerful. Jason Mind Sculptor, just basically Brainstorm on a stick. And Penance. This card I don't see get played very often. I play it in my Yannette deck. It's awesome. You just can drop permanents from your... You can drop whatever you want from your hand on top of your library very easily. And just manipulate it that way. It's a good way to get cards out of your hand that you don't want there. But, I mean, with this deck, there's no huge reason to do that because you're going to be drawing the card anyways, but there may be, like, maybe you know what's on the top of your library. Like, maybe you have a, what's it called? Miracle card on the top of your library, and you don't want to draw it right now. You can just, or you don't want to reveal that. You can just, like, pop something on top of it to hide it. I mean, Penance might not be good in this deck, actually. It just might not be necessary. But we've also got cards that let you just see what's on top of your library, so you know what you're getting yourself into. So if you don't have a way to manipulate it, you have a way to know what's on there, so you can just play that type of permanent to draw the card. You got stuff like Corsair Crucifix and Oracle Modiah. Both those make your top of your library visible to everybody, but I mean, it's still not bad. Especially because extra land drops with Oracle, real nice. You got Sphinx of Dwar Isle, Vizier of the Menagerie, Lens of Clarity, Miri's Guile, Sylvan Library, Precognition Field. All of these let you see the top card of your library. Sylvan Library, Miri's Guile also actually let you manipulate it, so that's also very, very nice. Future Sight, another way that it's revealed, but you get to play with that card, so it's basically in your hand. Then you can capitalize on this stuff like Rashmi, so you can set it up so that way you basically flip into a card that you know you can cast off of whatever you're going to play, so you can get extra value. This deck is going to be very heavy on permanents, so if you wanted to, you could actually just make it all permanents and go Primal Surge and just flip your entire library into play once you cast it and win the game that way. So then you got the Miracles. The Miracles all seem very good in this deck because you're going to be manipulating the top of your library a lot. So might as well capitalize on that with Miracles as well. Temporal Mastery, Terminus, Banishing Stroke, Entreat the Angels. All of those should be auto-includes. You can copy the trigger to flip a couple cards, like do it multiple times with Psionic Resonator or Lithoform Engine. Plus, Lithoform Engine gives you the options to do a ton of other things. That card's just disgusting. It's nuts. I love it. Panharmonicon, double the trigger. You got Chulane. He fits very well into this deck, giving you extra triggers, being able, like, whenever you cast, you get to draw a card and put a land into play. And then they enter, then you get to draw another card. You'll be just going through your deck so quickly. It seems good. Then you got Cavalier Gales, enters the battlefield, and Brainstorms. So that seems nice. So you enter the battlefield, Brainstorms, and you get to draw another card. Brutalizer Exarch is pretty cool because it enters the battlefield. You can tutor on its enter the battlefield to put a creature on the top of your library and then draw that creature because of the Amareth trigger. So it's basically a tutor to get any creature that's 4 CMC or less from your deck to your hand. Then you got Blink Shenanigans because you're going to want to get a lot of enters the battlefield triggers. So there's a lot of cards that let you blink stuff. And you can go infinite with like Palancron or Peregrine Drake and Deadeye Navigator. Just win the game that way, make infinite mana, do whatever you want. And draw through your entire deck or get all the creatures out of your deck or something. Then you also got like Soul Herder, you can do Rune, Eerie Interlude, Charming Prince, Emiel, Yorion, the new Thassa, Ephemerate, Brago, Conjurer's Closet, Ghostly Flicker, Flicker Wisp, all of those seem like auto-includes. Getting extra triggers is always good. And you're going to want cards that you want to blink. So ETB affects creatures. So just some of the ones that came to my head right away. Just some very basic ones. You got Cloud Blazer to draw a card. Same thing with Mold Drifter. Acidic Slam to blow stuff up. Coiling Oracle to get some like ramp value. Thrag Tusk to make dudes and gain life. Eternal Witness, get regrowth. Reclamation Stage, blow stuff up again. Knight of Autumn, just very good utility between life gain, big creature, or getting bigger, and blowing stuff up. And Agent of Treachery, just steal everything. All those seem like very good includes. So you can go heavy into the blink, or you can go heavy into the manipulation. Either way, I think there's going to be a very generically strong commander. And it'll be a fun deck to play. I think that, personally, I'd rather be playing Chulane, but it's going to be a very popular deck, I think. It's just going to be good stuff, which is always good, because it is good stuff. And so that's what I got for Amareth. If you guys enjoyed this video, remember, hit that like button, comment down below if you're going to build Amareth, and if you are, let me know if there's any cool stuff that I mentioned that you didn't think of, or if there's any cool stuff that you thought of that I didn't mention. Put that down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check us out on Patreon to support the channel, or if you want to buy any of the cards that I mentioned here, if you're going to build Amareth, buy those cards through the TCG Player affiliate link down below. Helps the channel. That's always good. And we got the giveaway. So if you want this playmat, and if you want to get into a game with us and be featured on the channel, all you got to do is click on this video right here, and it'll tell you how to do it. And we will see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody.